Hi guys,
guys.
welcome back to Girls
Guys.
and Gossip Podcast hosted by yours truly, Aoife.
I'm Josh.
Let's get into it. Right, so I thought, seeing as we've had a few anonymous little stories come through on our DMs, I thought we would read out these stories and discuss them and decide whether they're guilty or not guilty.
Right, I'm ready.
So, first one I've got. Hi both. I need advice because I actually think I'm losing my mind. So my best friend has been seeing this guy for about 2 months. All cute, honeymoon phase, whatever. Last weekend we all went out and he offered to buy us drinks. I thought nothing of it until he handed me mine and literally winked. I ignored it. Fast forward to the smoking area. My friend goes to the toilet and this man sits next to me and goes, "You know, if I met you first, things would be very different." I just laughed it off because surely he's drunk, delusional, or both. Next morning, he adds me on Snapchat, didn't accept, obviously, told my friend straight away. She basically called me dramatic and said, "That's just how he is with people." Red flag. Anyway, last night, he sends me a message on Instagram saying, "You looked unreal the other night, X." My friend is still acting like it's not a big deal, and now I'm starting to feel like the villain. Am I being dramatic? Do I tell her again, or just leave them to it because this man is giving me the ick of the century? That is instant red flags.
Yeah, do you know what? When you said the wink,
even then I was like, that's too far.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I think it depends. Sometimes it can be a friendly wink. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as soon as you've gone from like
a wink to adding on Snapchat.
Yeah, messaging on Instagram saying, if I met you first, if I found out my man said that about my friend,
I would crucify him.
I would see a different level of code red that I never thought would exist. Bin that man off, 100%.
In my opinion, I find her not guilty because she's done the right thing.
100%.
She's tried to tell the friend. I'd be like, bin the friend off and that man, to be honest, because then neither of them are worth your time.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, in the long run, they're never going to last, are they? Let's be real.
No,
so
not if you clearly like that.
So leave them to it, but you go off and find yourself a good man.
Queen energy,
if they
that
exist, but yeah, you know. So my next one is, okay, so I've got quite a few here, and props to the people that actually gave us these stories.
Yes, thank you. Really appreciated it.
So
they heard our call.
They did. So, guys, I need your help. When me and my ex were together, I found out that they were cheating on me with their co-worker. So I came back home and sent them an anonymous video on a fake account of me and a man hooking up, and somehow convinced her that it wasn't me, and somehow the dumb fool believed me even though my tattoos were in it. Now, by the assumption, I'm assuming it's two girls. The girls and the gays together.
Yeah.
Do you know what, right? Hear me out. I don't think that they're guilty. So basically, what I can gist from what they've sent in is that them and their ex were together. They found out that they were cheating on them with their co-worker. So what they've done is this girl has gone back home and sent them an anonymous video on a fake account of them and a man hooking up. And they've convinced them that it wasn't that, and they were basically gaslighting them in return. That's the vibe that I'm getting.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, not guilty.
But my question is this like video that they've sent, is this something that was a while ago? Like, has that happened?
Oh, no, she went back home and filmed it. That's what she said.
But with who?
Well, she just says a man. It's a good, she's got them on tap, girl. Like, I mean, do you know what, though? Okay, right, in my opinion, the second that you're with someone and they cheat, it's fair game how you get your revenge.
Oh, 100%.
Whether that be murder, whether that be cheating back.
They did it first.
Exactly. Whether that be, I'm going to go as far as say murder. In some cases, okay, don't get me banned. But I've always like had this opinion because I've been in a similar situation myself where my ex cheated. So my first boyfriend, he cheated on me. I got back with him with the sole intention of cheating back on him to get him in return, which I did. That's basically a very similar story. I'm going to go with not guilty. Because, like we've said, the second that you cheat on someone, it's fair game how they reply and respond to you. So some people respond by sending angry text. This guy responded by hooking up with a man, which is going to piss her off even more. So I love that. And I don't know how they've said that they somehow convinced their ex that it wasn't them, and they believed them, even though their tattoos were in it.
Dumb.
Stupid. Well, she was stupid for cheating in the first place, weren't they?
Yeah.
So
I mean, karma. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So
karma's not going to happen. You force it to happen.
Judge of Josh and Aoife, not guilty.
Right, buckle in. This one is a hefty story.
What am I doing?
The message saying, need your help because I've genuinely not recovered from this. It was my best friend's 24th birthday and she wanted a cute little dinner, nothing fancy, just cocktails, food, vibes. She invites 12 people. Well, for starters, that's not a cute little dinner, is it? With 12 people. I don't even have 12 friends. Which in hindsight was already a red flag because half of them don't even like each other. It wasn't going to end well. Anyway, we get to the restaurant and straight away the energy's off. Her boyfriend shows up 40 minutes late. No apology, sits down and goes, they didn't have Peroni at the shop, so I had to walk to another one. Like, okay.
Right, okay.
Then her ex-best friend shows up, uninvited. She walks in like she's the main character and goes, well, you didn't say I couldn't come. Everyone is staring at each other like, what the fuck? Anyway, we order food. We didn't even get starters before the drama started. I wish I was one of the 12.
Mm-hmm.
The boyfriend gets up to take a call and he's gone for like 20 minutes. When he comes back, he's acting really weird, like fidgety, like on edge, checking his phone under the table. And then the girl whose birthday it was asks what's wrong and he goes, nothing, you're always overreacting on her birthday. Fast forward, food arrives, everyone's trying to be normal, and then the ex-best friend goes, so are we going to talk about the messages or shall we just pretend it didn't happen? The entire table silently turns. Turns out the boyfriend had been texting the ex-best friend, like flirting, saying he missed the friendship and wanted to sort things out privately. The girl whose birthday it was shook. She gets up, throws her napkin and goes, now you two can have each other. Tries to deny it, pulls the classic, it wasn't like that, you're twisting it. But then the ex-best friend literally pulls out her phone and starts scrolling like she's presenting evidence. The messages were really bad. He literally wrote, sometimes I think I chose the wrong girl. And you and me were always better together. At her birthday dinner. That is not the time or the place. So the birthday girl leaves the table sobbing. Two girls go after her. The boyfriend starts saying the ex is lying. The ex is screaming that he's using her. Another girl is just crying for no reason. And the waiter just keeps bringing cocktails like it's his personal mission. We ended the night with the birthday girl in my car eating her own birthday cake with a spoon saying I should have stayed at home. Aww. They broke up the next morning. The ex-best friend, she posted a TikTok with the caption, I don't lose, I upgrade. What? Sorry, she blocked her. So yeah, please tell me who's in the wrong because my brain is just baffled. I'm like, what surprise?
I'll be in jail. Wait, who sent that in? The girl or the best friend?
The best friend of the birthday girl.
Sent that in?
Yeah.
Well, then she's guilty. No.
She sent the story in. No, not the ex-best friend. This is a girl who was friends with the birthday girl.
Oh, not guilty then?
Yeah, not guilty.
I thought, oh my God, please tell me that's not...
But who's in the wrong there? Because is it the ex-best friend or is it the boyfriend?
Both of them.
Exactly.
Point blank period. I would...
You, not guilty. The ex-best friend and the boyfriend?
Absolute bitch.
Real guilty.
Sorry, language. But like, I 100% would see Code Red. I would be put in prison.
Well, we all know I would have absolutely flipped my shit.
Oh my God. The only thing I will say that she is guilty of is not dumping his ass there and then, wait until the next day.
Yeah, I would have done it there morning.
And then. Like, you are sat in your own...
I know, eating her own birthday cake. That's so sad. Oh, bless.
I'd make a good passenger for that. That makes me so sad. But like... She should have dumped his ass the second that they were on the table.
100%.
The only thing that I'm a little bit weirded out is, and I'm sorry, unpopular opinion, I hate when people do this. Why are you bringing your boyfriend to a group of 12 friends?
I know.
That annoys me when people do that. Like, why are you bringing him? Also, why is he bringing his own Peroni to a restaurant?
Don't know. Maybe it was like a curry house or something.
I
'cause you
was
can bring your own
thinking
drinks
that.
there,
Yeah,
can't
I
you?
was thinking that, to be fair. But I've got so many further questions. How
And
did
me.
the ex-best friend
I feel
find
like
out
I need a
about-
follow-up story.
Yeah, so girl, come back in.
Please give us
Yeah.
give us a follow-up. Give us what's happened since.
Honestly, it's a reality show. How
I
did the
love
ex-best friend find out about this? I need to know.
Well, I
need to know.
assume she's found out about the meal from the boyfriend. If they were like flirting or whatever, I'm assuming the boyfriend's mentioned that, and that's why she showed up uninvited.
Mm. The only thing that you're not guilty of is beating her ass, because
I would
that's
have.
really annoyed me for no reason.
I would have.
Like, I not guilty again. I feel like I'm just saying this to all the girlies because they're not guilty.
And it's girls' gays and gossip.
Duh. So, my next one is found out that my cousin, so the message says, guys, need your help on this one. Found out that my cousin had stolen money from me a while ago. Turns out that all of my savings were put in cash, giving drug dealer, in a drawer in my room with a lock on it. I later go in to find out all of the money missing after we invited family round for Christmas. My cousin, she says at the time, girl, you're still cousins. I say that's wrong, but okay, I'll pop off queen.
Little helping hand. You are still related.
Yeah, sorry, you can't unrelate your family, but off you go. My cousin at the time denied it till they were blue in the face, but I knew that he went into my bedroom and stole that money on Christmas Day. On the Lord's birthday, have some respect. In order to get revenge, which I've been planning for months, bit weird, but okay, I later decided to go and try and find the cash that was stolen. This was around £2,000. If you've got £2,000 in cash, it's giving drug dealer. Let's be real. Right?
Send it my way.
Put it in your Lloyd's bank, for God's sake. So I decided to go back into my auntie's house at the time, where I found a load of cash in a drawer, presuming that it would have been my cousin's. However, it wasn't in the bedroom, it was in his kitchen. I decided to go in, steal back the money, and take an extra, it says £500. I'd love to know what these people do for work. An extra £500. So in other words, she's now got £2,500 in cash away. My auntie then decides to go and approach my mum about it, saying that she knows that I was the one who took the money in the first place. My mum swears blue in the face that it wasn't me who did it. Do I tell my mum the truth, or do I continue this lie, even though it was my money first, because it split up the family? So Christmas this year is going to be a very uncomfortable situation. Right. My opinion on this is, don't tell your mum. No, that's really bad. I think tell your mum, but also, fair game is fair game. You've got your money back with interest.
Exactly.
Like, I say if someone has stolen from me, if someone took £2,000, bear in mind, this is not like 20 quid, right? This is a lot of money.
2 G's.
You know what I mean? So, like, if someone took that money with me and I went back into their house, say if you stole it from me, watching you now, I don't have that money for you to take. So, if you stole from me and I came back into your house and saw that money with interest, I would absolutely 1,000,000% take it. Please don't get involved. I would take every single penny of it. I don't think you're in the wrong. I mean, yeah, it's against the law, but technically, fair game is fair game.
We keep saying this. Maybe we're the problem.
Yeah, maybe we get that way. But like,
it was a bug.
I'm a celeb in here. But like, I God sake. It's gone.
I flicked it though.
Right. Back to the story.
So I'm a celeb. Creepy.
Yeah. Do not even think about it. And you just... So, what do you think? Because I don't think they're in the wrong that much. Okay, they're guilty and not guilty, in my opinion.
Maybe some, like, what do they call it? Well, you don't go to prison, but you do, like...
Community service.
Yeah, maybe some community service.
I think for the cousin, but not for her. I'm backing her all the way in it. If someone stole my money and I knew who took it, I would go ahead and take it back. Because technically you haven't stolen what's yours, let's be real. So
I'll go not guilty.
Yeah, if
the cousin though,
guilty.
Hella guilty.
But the girly pop who sent this in, not guilty, and also not guilty for sending in a nice juicy story.
So my final one that I have been sent is they've said, okay, so I need your honest opinion because my friends keep saying I'm in the wrong, but I genuinely don't think it's that deep. So basically, my boyfriend and I have been together just over a year. His birthday was last weekend, and he's been hinting for months that he wanted these specific trainers that had been released by Nike. He literally sent me links, screenshot reminders of the lot. Anyway, the week before his birthday, my ex messages me out of nowhere. He goes, I saw the trainers that your boyfriend wants. I can get you them discounted. Now, normal people would ignore their ex, right? Not me. Even then, that's a bit... I thought, oh my God, bargain. So I replied, we chatted, and then we just kept chatting more and more. Fast forward, I end up meeting him in person at Costa to get the trainers. We were only together for like half an hour, but my boyfriend tracked my location and I'd forgot that he had it and saw I was at Costa near my ex's house. He calls me absolutely fuming, saying, why are you at my ex's postcode? That can't be right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's your ex's postcode.
Yeah, go.
Anyway, instead of telling the truth, panic and go, babe, relax, just getting us coffees. So confused. I don't think this has been typed very well. No offense.
Guilty for the type.
No, yeah, I'm. This is really making me overstimulated now. As if Costa is some romantic hotspot. Can't even talk now. Doesn't believe me, obviously. So when I get home, I give him the trainers, like, surprise, thinking that would like fix everything. It didn't. He asked where I got them from, and I said online. He said, so why is this receipt handwritten? I said it was from a small business. He said, then why is your ex's name on that box? She forgot to take the sticker off, basically.
Okay, yeah.
He walked out, hasn't spoken to me since, and my friends are all saying I'm emotionally cheating and secretly meeting my ex isn't normal. But like, I wasn't flirting, I wasn't trying to get back with him. I was just girls just trying to save money. Anyway, be honest, am I actually guilty or is everyone just being a bit dramatic?
Right,
I'm gonna find her guilty.
I was gonna say that.
No offense, but
double guilty.
Like, meeting your ex, no go. Don't even go there because it's never going to end well. Because the thing is, that other person has probably got second, third, fourth agendas.
Oh, yeah.
Why would they care about saving you money if you're not together anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing, not even that it's something for you, knowing it's something for your boyfriend.
No.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
I don't blame the boyfriend, to be honest. I'm not talking to her.
Oh, no, 1,000,000%. I feel bad saying this because I really don't want to back a man on this channel, but unfortunately, I think we're going to have to. One, guilty for the typing of the story.
Yeah.
Sort that out.
Really,
that was
that
bad.
Baffled me, that did.
Right. Secondly, meeting your ex in any given scenario, I don't care if it's to get a bargain on trainers or to have a catch-up or
Costa.
of all places, to resolve the situation. There's no good in meeting your ex. And do you know what? I will say this, and this might be biased because I can't relate to this, but when people can say that they're friends with their ex, I do not believe it. You cannot be just friends with your ex. You're either sworn enemies or you, as we both know, or
we're the stars of the show.
Yeah. Or like friends with benefits because you don't want to tell your friends that you're back together or you're sneakishly back together. It's one or the other. So going to go and meet your ex for a bargain, I'd love to know what the bargain was because
I want to know what the discount price
If it was
was.
like 80%, I could justify. I could see
But
it.
if it was literally £5 off with a voucher he's probably found
That's
online.
embarrassing.
Maybe he works at the shoe place. How would he have a discount?
Yeah, but
Unless they
also,
fell off the back of a truck or something.
well, like, do you know what though? Honestly, from the boyfriend's perspective, call me petty. I wouldn't want to wear those shoes
No,
because of where they've come
give
from.
them
I
back.
wouldn't wear them. Like, I think that, like, I don't want to sound materialistic because I'm really not. But like, I think that I understand getting a bargain. Like, all right, Martin Lewis money savings, but calm down. But like, I'm not being funny. I could respect a bargain, but like, I think if you're gonna get a present, like you said, if it's £5, just spend the extra £5 because you've got them like new and fresh.
And to avoid
like,
this scenario happening where your boyfriend ends up leaving you anyway because of
because
something
of
like
it.
you've just tried to save a tiny bit of money, it's not worth it.
Yeah. And do
in
you know
my
what?
opinion.
One thing I will say, the only positive on that story is that her friends are good friends for telling her the truth.
Oh,
Because I
100%.
do think it is
They're not
emotional
like being
cheating.
delusional.
Yeah. Because hypothetically, not that you would, because I'd slap you silly, but if you were the girl in that situation, you know that like me, Molly, and Meg would tell you
Exactly.
that what her friends have told her. So positive, you've got good friends.
Yeah. But we do find you guilty.
You are guilty. So
sentenced to 5 years in prison.
So, just got a notification of episode 11 uploading. Go watch. So, my last one is.
Broke the chair.
Love that. So many bloopers in this episode. I'm tired. So, guys, please don't judge me, but I really need your help with this one. Now, this one. Okay. Went on a night out in my local town. Bearing in mind, they've put the town, so this is someone local to us.
Really?
Yeah, this is someone local to us.
Maybe they know us.
Oh, yeah? I'll tell you off camera. So, I should just say, don't want to bait him out. Because there's not many clubs in this area, so you'll know the club if I say the area.
Maybe let's not.
Yeah. So,
we'll keep it anonymous.
Can't believe this is almost so local to us. That's why I picked it. So, went on a night out. Can't even say the club because you'll know the area then. Went out clubbing in this club, right, in my local area. Started to meet someone and he went and bought me a drink. He bought me several drinks and we started connecting and vibing on a personal level. This wasn't just some one night stand. She then goes on and says basically that her and this guy end up sitting in a booth together for the whole night. So she said, we sat in a booth together, we were really getting on, and it came towards the end of the night. The club was getting emptier and emptier as we were talking, and we then decided that it was time to leave because they were basically kicking everyone out. As we were stood outside this club, one thing that I didn't want to do was go home alone. We've all been there.
Understandable.
Yeah, we've all been
Everyone's like that.
Told my friends that I was very happy staying with this guy and that they were very happy with me going with him because they basically spoke to him as well. So a friend went off in an Uber and she was stood with this guy. He invited me round and we ended up staying at his for the whole evening. Evening, girl. It's at the club shit. It's going to be morning shortly. Get your times
Unless
right.
they're going in the afternoon.
Is it like a bingo club? Like what's going on here then? We ended up sleeping with each other, and honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't enjoy it. We've all been there. We've all been there.
Probably a good job we don't name and shame.
That's what I have to say, right? I didn't enjoy it because he didn't take my feelings or my admirations into consideration here. Valid, most men don't. We then ended up in the morning where he decided to basically, she later goes on to explain, this is a long paragraph, so I'm trying to skim read it, that we woke up in the morning and he turns around and gives me that guilt look in his face immediately as if, what on earth have I just done?
Yeah.
I then later find out through some stalking alongside help with friends that he later has a girlfriend. I then go online and try and find this girlfriend who I messaged, but she didn't want to hear anything of it and accused me of being one of his exes who was lying to try and split them up. My presumption is it's happened before,
Yeah.
right? He then later decided to go around and find my ex on social media and started shit talking me around the local area, where I then went ahead and was given a negative perception and reputation by not only people that I went to school with, but people that I worked with. When I tell you this town, it makes sense. It's a very, if you know one person, you know everyone, basically.
Right.
In order to get revenge on them, I then decided to shag his cousin. Scare. What? Oh my god, I've just seen what she says, it gets worse.
Oh no.
So through stalking, I then decided to, I found his cousin on social media as, for a friend of a friend. I then knew on his social media that he was at the exact same club that I found the previous guy at. I then set my sights on him and decided that I was going to get revenge in the best possible way. I then went, got with him, shagged his cousin, and decided to film it and send it to him.
Why do you want to
What are you guys doing? It's basically she shagged his cousin, so that guy's watched his cousin have sex.
Oh.
It's getting a bit incestual now, right? So then she goes,
Did the guy know it was his cousin? I assume so.
yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have
family
probably seen the video.
So I've had one where a cousin stole from a fucking family member, and the other where someone shagged the bird that they've just shagged. Bird, all right, ew. The woman,
the lady.
Ew. Oh god, right, finishing it up now because the story's long. Then later finding out that then I go out again to the same club, go, you need to pick a different club.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's a cycle here. And then end up getting with another guy here, pop-off queen, and ended up shagging the cousin's best mate.
On full circle then.
You've come around in order to get revenge. Honestly, don't know if I'm in the wrong because men are always in the wrong, and he treated me badly first, so I just wanted revenge. What do you guys think? What I think is choose a different club.
Yep.
For the love of God.
Guilty for going to the wrong club.
Yeah. And I know what club it is. The thing is that club shut down now as well.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. What it is.
Yeah, that area. Definitely. You're whispered it.
Right. You're gonna have to put an emoji over my mouth. Beep it. I know that club. I've never been, but I know it.
I haven't been, but I
know stories of it. All I'm gonna say is, girl, what is with the filming? Do you know what though? I will say this. I don't think you're guilty. I think, right, and I don't want to turn this into like a political statement, right, and a slut shaming thing, but I know immediately that, not us because we support the gals, but if we were to tell that story, or for example, she was on a date with a guy and was to tell the exact same story that we've just told and laughed at, that would put them off because they'd slut shame. If a guy was to tell that story, they'd be like, yeah, well done.
Well done, mate.
Do you know what, girl? Get that pipe. Like, get it and flaunt it like she clearly has. Do you know what? I don't think you've done anything wrong.
Play men at their own games.
100%. The only thing that I will say is, I want to know what because I don't think she explained it. I want to know what the guy did so badly for you to want to shag his cousin. That's what I want to know.
That's quite extreme.
Yeah, I mean, having a girlfriend, respect it, but I want to know because I've been in a similar situation. I haven't shagged anyone's cousin. I just want to stress.
Did you film it?
I did. I'll show you. I'll put it in the clip. So, I've been in a situation where I've gone on a night out, got really drunk, and woke up the next morning, and you have that dreaded, and I've been on the receiving and the giving end of turning over and being like, "Hello, who the are you?" Like, I've been on the receiving end of like they've looked at me and been like, and like I've done the same thing where I've turned over and gone, I don't think it's bad. You're drunk. I mean, but do you know what? I respect it. Do you know what you got with the cousin's best mate? I might want a bit of context behind that.
I feel like all of these stories, we need like a follow up of what's happened.
We need to invite them on the pod.
Day in the life. We'll have a queue around the block.
Yeah,
you know
honestly.
I mean?
We'll be like Bonnie Blue in it. You've got 10 minutes, give your story and come out.
We'll make our verdict.
Yeah. But what do you think, guilty or not guilty?
I'm going to say not guilty.
I agree. I think not guilty.
But equally, I do want to know what the lad did.
Yeah, I do. I want more.
I want to know how extreme it was. Going to the cousin is quite an extreme.
Yeah. I also want to know who was better.
Make notes.
Can you give a ranking of cousin, guy, and cousin's mate? I want to know a ranking. I want like a rating out of 10 for all. I want to know. I bet the cousin's mate, because you wouldn't go elsewhere if they were that good in the first place. So
exactly,
it's got to be the cousin's mate. But I want to rank him.
Got to be the worst.
Yeah, as he should. But do you know what? I do think it was interesting. The interesting part of the story was the telling the girlfriend, and she just immediately just backs it off and was like, "You're just some crazy ex." Do you not think that he would have told her about his ex? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it is a taboo subject, but it's also like a common subject that when
it kind of needs to be spoken about. Do you know what I mean?
Exes, because it's going to come up in conversation. Like, oh yeah, I'll come here with my ex. So immediately, you're going to know about someone's ex. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like, you know, they might keep some of their exes a bit quiet, but like you're going to know the groundwork of it. Do you know what I mean? But
you need to know the ins and the outs.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly. And I want to know why your past relationships didn't work out.
Yeah.
So
were you the problem?
Exactly.
Probably, because they were a man.
Duh. But like, I think for that girlfriend to just brush it off.
Yeah.
Do you know what? She's guilty. She's at blame. Her and the boyfriend were at blame for shocking the cousin. Because if she just clocked her man, as she should have in the first place, she wouldn't have had to go out and shove the cousin and then the cousin's mate.
Exactly.
So her and the boyfriend are to blame for that vicious cycle. But yeah, not guilty is the verdict.
Yeah.
So we've come to that point in the episode where we do our song of the episode. So I think on the trend of like, because we've had a lot of like cheating ones that have come in that we've spoken about, I'm going to go by Madeline by Lily Allen because she clocks her cheaters just like we have for you guys.
And I'm going to go for our queens that, well, the one we found guilty and then all the associates in the other stories we found guilty. I'm going to go with Locked Up by Akon.
I know.
And that's today's case concluded. You've officially been on the stand. Now send us more evidence, more chaos, and we'll decide if you're guilty or not guilty. Bye.
Bye.